All right, we're back, and next we have Extreme Excel boats. We just did Extreme Excel boats, and we're going to bring up Jeffrey here. How you doing, sir?
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm doing really well.
We're making it. We're trying to have some fun and doing it at the same time.
Glad you were able to join us today.
What's that?
Glad you were able to join us today.
Absolutely. It's nice to be back at Catfish Conference. I actually missed last year, so I'm excited to be here.
Awesome.
Well, tell us a little bit about the company, and then we'll get right into what you're going to show us.
Of course, excellent. Now, I was going to be joined by our head of sales, Dave. He might pop up here in a little bit.
I saw Dave coming in. His camera is not working.
Yeah, so he'd be audio only at this point. He had to run out, but he'll be around to get me out of hot water if I start to.
He's there. He's up on screen.
Okay.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself today?
Doing well.
Good.
Go ahead there, Jeffrey.
Yeah, you're good. See, I made sure Dave didn't have video because I'm the pretty one.
Brief history on Excel boats. Excel has been around for quite some time. However, in 2008, an F4 tornado leveled the plant, actually killed an employee. And the new Excel boat company was started about 2 years after that. Now, Excel pretty much cut their teeth on building tough boats for Arkansas timber hunters. Heavy duty gunnels, bracing. We quickly developed the reputation for building one of the toughest duck boats in the market. And now we carry a broad line of boats, hunting, fishing boats, introducing a bass boat this spring. And, our StormCat is, one of the toughest catfish boats in the market, 160 gauge aluminum standard. So that's brief little background on Excel.
Cool. Jeffrey?
Yeah, no, just that's exactly right. We have a passion for these boats, catfishing in particular. It's been a really great market. We've loved really diving in over the last couple of years, and really happy to be providing a boat of this magnitude.
Awesome. Well, what have you got to show us today? I see that you've queued up a few videos.
I have. Now, hopefully, this will all work. You guys so far have been almost flawless in your technology, and I swear here, it never works. So, if fingers crossed that this comes out right. But first, I want to talk a little bit about our CatPro, which is one of the first catfishing models that we came out with. And Dave can probably give us a little bit of a lead into that a little bit better than I can. And then once he's ready, we'll hit that very first one in line there, Kevin.
Is that the one with the blue shirt?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Dave, you want to lead us into this one?
Okay, I'm sorry, having audio difficulties. I can't hear Jeffrey, so it's difficult to follow along. So you might have to.
You want to lead us into the which boat is it, Jeffrey?
Catfish Pro.
Catfish Pro. Talk about the Catfish Pro, Dave.
Okay, Catfish Pro. We introduced this boat several years ago. Steve Douglas is very familiar with this boat.
Yep.
He got one of the first Catfish Pros, and we built this 24-foot monster boat, and nobody had the slightest idea how popular this boat would become. It really surprised us. A very tough boat built on our Viper hull. It drafts in very shallow water. Yeah, it takes on some good chops. So it's a good, versatile, all-around catfish boat, or just fishing boat in general. 66-gallon live well, 30-gallon fuel tank. Yeah, has all the right standard features, options. Offered in a 21-foot and 24-foot side and center console.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to take you guys off screen and we'll show that video.
Perfect.
All right.
Just going to take a second and take all three of us off.
This morning I want to tell you about a really special offering that the guys at Excel Boats have come up with. Now, beside me today, I've got the new CatPro 24. And if you're a serious catfishman, tournament guy, or just a weekend angler, this boat has every feature that you could possibly imagine. This model 24-footer is rated for a 225 motor, We've got it outfitted with a Yamaha 150 super high output motor, all the motor you need, whether you're running big water or on a lake like Fern Lake beside you. Right here, we have a huge 66-gallon aerated live well. If you're fishing a tournament, you got that 40, 60, maybe even 80 or 100-pound fish that's gonna win it all, you're gonna be able to keep him alive here in the live well. Love the leaning post for long runs. It's great, super comfortable. Below me here, we have space for an optional Orca cooler. The center console itself is full of features. Hate clutter in the floor. You know, if you're fishing a tournament, you don't want to be stepping on rods, on tackle. We've got upright rod holders here, built-in tackle box right here. Another smaller live well that you can use for smaller fish or for bait fish. These storage boxes down each side, and these things are huge. One of the coolest things about them is that the back box and the front box do not have a divider. So if you've got that big 7, 8, 9 foot casting rod, you can fit it right here in our built-in rod holder. On this model, we've got a front storage box. If you opt out, there's a space here for a second optional Orca cooler. 3 across the front seating, 30-gallon fuel tank here in the bow. With the fuel tank mounted here in the bow, it helps balance the weight of this boat, gives it a much better ride. Perhaps the best thing of all, our unique CatPro hull that gives you a very smooth ride. It gets up on step or on plane really easily, so you're gonna have a smooth ride no matter how big or how choppy the water is. CatPro 24 from Excel Boats. You can check it out at excelboats.net or be sure and visit your local Excel dealer and see why this is just another reason that Excel is the boat to own.
All right, that was an interesting video.
Yeah. One of the things that I love most about this boat actually is it's incredibly versatile. So not only does it make a really great catfishing platform.
Oh, crap. I messed up there. I clicked the wrong button. Hopefully he'll come back in. Dave, he was talking about the boat we just showed, and hopefully he'll come back in. He got kicked out. Can you hear us, Dave? Sorry about that, buddy.
I tell you, something will always go wrong. If it can, it will.
Go ahead and continue.
All right,
so those videos back up. But.
Right. So the great thing about it is that we have so many customers that will not only use this for catfishing or any kind of species of fishing, but they'll use it a lot for duck hunting. And out here, we have a lot of duck hunters, and it's one of the things that we pride ourselves is that this boat, it can be used for anything, any water, big or little.
Awesome. You want to queue up the second video and talk about that boat?
Absolutely. So let me just queue this up real quick. Hopefully Dave might jump back on. I'm not sure if he
Dave,
there he is.
What is the next boat you're going to talk about?
So we're going to talk about the StormCat 230. Now this is our premier, our largest catfishing platform.
Dave, do you have any comments on the 230? I don't think Dave can hear us anymore. So we'll go ahead and we'll just.
All right. Well, I will let me cue this up and then we'll jump right into this. This is a boat that is only a few years old, actually. It's part of my time here. So I was a part of the development of this excellent boat. Let me just pull this up, talking and typing at the same time.
Yeah, I got you.
Very good. Okay, so now this boat is the largest boat that Excel has ever built. Now, this is a nice chance for me to lead into our brand new facility in Tennessee that has opened up just this year. And let me tell you, now trying to open up a brand new facility in a pandemic will get your heart racing just a little bit.
I bet.
Increase your blood pressure just a smidge. But it's really come out really nice. It's a beautiful new facility in Union City, Tennessee. Great folks there, and we continue to rank up as we go along. We've got a lot of models coming out of there now. All of our Bay Pros are going to be built out of there, and of course, the StormCat 230. It's the largest boat we build, and it is a primo boat. Like Dave had mentioned earlier, it's 160 gauge aluminum. It comes standard in that boat. It is a tank, and it's big, and it's beautiful. So I've got this next video for you. We'll go back out to J. Paul Jackson. He's going to tell us a little bit more.
Cool. And as we look at it, I just want to prepare you. There's a couple questions about pricing. So maybe if you can be ready to talk about that when you come back.
You got it.
Excellent.
At Excel Boats, our engineers set out to design the best catfishing boat on the market, and the StormCat 230 is the culmination of their efforts. This boat features a 150 gauge thick aluminum hull, comes in at 23 feet long, 102 inch wide, and has 28 inch sides. Additionally, it features our famous acceleration pad hull. This hull has a 14-degree rise on it with lifting strakes, so it will get you up on step quickly and provide a smooth and stable ride. Whether you're running on a large lake in a high wind or on the Mississippi River with barges throwing up rollers, this boat has a hull that's made to take the waves, to get you where you want to go safely, and of course, more importantly, it will get you home again. From bow to stern, the StormCat 230 is loaded with great standard features. Starting in the bow, we have 4 storage boxes, one for your anchor, 2 smaller boxes, both to the port and starboard side, and in the center, a very large 4 cubic foot box. Also, the bow has an integrated trolling motor mount, and it comes pre-wired for your electronics. Another great standard feature is the full height walk-through windshield, complete with wipers and 1/4 inch thick tempered glass. Coming off of the foredeck, we've integrated a 9-gallon insulated ice chest. We've also equipped the StormCat 230 standard with deluxe seating for the captain and 3 passengers. With a huge built-in 63-gallon belly fuel tank, the StormCat 230 will let you stay on the water all day long and make those long runs to where the fish are without having to worry about stopping along the way at the marina to refuel. The Quick Fill 80-gallon live well is the largest and most versatile live well that we've ever produced. Of course, it has a large lid and it comes standard with drop-in panels, so it can also be used as a bait well. Taking a look at the transom, you'll see that it has a built-in splash well to protect you even when you come off the throttle running fast. Additionally, we've added 2 5-inch integrated transducer mounting plates and a mount for a kicker motor. Introducing the new StormCat 230 from Excel Boats, the latest addition to the CatPro line.
Awesome video. Listen, we got about 3 minutes left, Jeffrey. So do you want to address that pricing and we can watch your last video too?
Well, we'll forego that last video. I will tell you that you'll be able to find it on our YouTube channel. It's a really fun video. They take that StormCat out and fill it with water, really to emphasize some of the
seen that one, yeah,
of that boat. Yeah, it's a really great little video. It's something that we pride ourselves on, is the safety issue.
So you're saying the StormCat is now built in the new facility?
That's correct. So that boat will be built exclusively in the brand new facility in Tennessee.
How are they available now, or is this just starting to be in production?
They are available now. Yes.
Awesome.
Now, in a very small quantity, very limited. Of course, you know, you hear it from every boat manufacturer. It's tough. It's tough out there. I mean, trying to build right now is tough, and it's kept us limited a little bit with this model in particular. It being such a large build, it's a little more time consuming, and
we're running really short on time, so I really want to get that pricing question answered. And if you're running any promotions, sorry to rush you there, Jeff.
Yes, I know everybody's definitely looking for that pricing, and I really wish Dave would stay on because he's going to be the one to really address a question like that. But in fact, Dave, are you? You can ask Dave.
Dave, are you able to hear us now?
Yeah, I'm on.
All right. Will you talk about the pricing for your boats? Yeah, I think he's still having issues.
Great. And he's really the one to do that. Of course, these are all coming through dealers, our really great dealer network. And they're, of course, going to be the ones that will be able to really get you that information on their particular pricing. On that, we have a really great dealer network. You can go onto our website, And there's a great big dealer locator right there. You'll be able to find where your closest dealer, put in your zip code, find one there, and they're going to get you hooked up.
And a lot of boat manufacturers do that. They don't put the pricing right on the website. They just give you a roundabout because you have dealers that have to, they have to make money too.
Right.
And so they put whatever they value the boat at.
Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, we do have a special running right now. I will tell you on our online store, we're doing 15% off anything in the store with code Catfish Conference 2021.
Catfish Conference 2021. All right.
Yes.
Well, Jeffrey, we appreciate you guys coming on. Tell Glenn, if you guys see Glenn, thank you for his support over the years. I did drive this boat for 2 years. It's a great boat, very, very well built. And I appreciate you guys getting in the catfishing business and helping other folks out.
Absolutely. We appreciate both of you. Great conference, guys.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.